All Alchemy of Souls fans are waiting for December 10th to arrive so they can see the second season of this great series. While waiting for the big day, many theories and predictions of what could happen in the new episodes have emerged. We can't deny that the characters in this series are incredible and each one plays an important role in this drama. That makes it look very special. If we talk about special characters, we have to talk about Master Lee, a character that is not considered among the main ones but is very important. Many have wondered what will happen with Master Lee in this new season and if he will have a very important role, as he had in the first one. That's why today I'm going to talk about. This is what will happen with Master Lee in the second season. But first remember to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell to be among the first to see our content. When we talk about Master Lee, it makes us think of some very funny images that were given in the last chapters, where we can see him crying bitterly because he saw that maidservant Kim was with Park Jin. This scene was very sad but at the same time a bit funny because of the gestures he made while crying. But even if we remember this comical scene of Master Lee, there are many impressive scenes that assure us that this character is one of the most important as well as the main characters. At the beginning of the series, we didn't know much about Master Lee. He appeared in a few scenes and then he was gone. Then he started to take more importance in the drama. We know that Master Lee is the teacher of Park Jin and Hyo-young, and although he is of course younger than them, it was already revealed that he is a soul shifter. When the scene where the master confessed that he was a soul shifter was introduced, it was very surprising because we thought at that time that he used the regular process of Alchemy of Soul, but then we found out that it was not like that. Let's remember that Master Lee became a soul shifter because he used the Hwansu. He achieved that level because he was meditating for 100 days, and those who use the Hwansu to soul shift do not become savages. Something that makes you very curious about Master Lee is that there was a scene where he could clearly eliminate Sang-Wook and Mu-Deok, because they were in his house, yet he didn't do it. But what makes it more curious is that in that same scene he knew that Mu-Deok is a soul shifter. However, he let her live and said that there was a good soul in the body. Also, another thing that we add is that he later found out that Naksu was the one in Mu-Deok's body and knew that she was training Sang-Wook. But one interesting thing is that he trained Sang-Wook, something he didn't have to do. He was even the one who taught Sang-Wook to catch the goldfish in order to get the chizu. With the help of Master Lee and his fishing technique, Sang-Wook masters the chizu and catches a goldfish. Master Lee explains that the fish is a body of water that is formed by the energy of the lake. Only chizu masters and above who have the ability to control the water can catch it. So in addition to Mu-Deok, Master Lee was crucial to Sang-Wook's ability to develop his powers. One of the most interesting things in the last chapter was when Sang-Wook's body was being burned. Master Lee said some very interesting things. The King's Star who has been granted the power of the skies. This is not your end yet, Sang-Wook. After those words appear the images of Sang-Wook taking the ice stone in the sky where you can see the stars. So with this we know that Master Lee knew that Sang-Wook had the ice stone and for that reason he was not going to die. So he already knew that Sang-Wook was immortal because even though he died and his body was being burned, he knew that he was going to resurrect. Let's remember that the ice stone can transform into fire, wind, water, and for that reason the fire would not harm the body thanks to the ice stone. Of course, another important detail is that the ice stone can make you immortal and Master Lee knew that. This can make us think that Master Lee knew quickly the future that awaited Sang-Wook and the power he has and the prophecy that is about him. Even Master Lee had a lot of respect for Sang-Wook because he once made a comment to Park Jin indicating that powerful people are not very knowledgeable and he was referring to Sang-Wook. Now the question is, what role will Master Lee take in the second season concerning everything that is going on? Master must know about all the things that happened. And it is very likely that he knows that Mu-Deok did that to Jang-wook because of the witchcraft that Jin-Mu. So there are two probabilities. That he stays to help Jang-wook or he leaves because he knows that maidservant Kim is in a relationship with Park Jin. Well, although he appeared in the previews of season 2, we don't know how involved he will be in the story. But as I said before, two things could happen. Firstly, it could be that for the second season he is very involved. Let's remember that he has helped Jang-wook so that he could develop his powers because he knew that Jang-wook was going to face a fight. Therefore, it can be expected that he will help him all the more in order to make justice with everything that happened and give Jin-Mu, who was the one who provoked the whole situation with his witchcraft, his due. Master Lee had an argument with Jin-Mu the day he wanted to find out that the queen was a soul shifter and Jin-Mu didn't want to. In that scene we could also see the great power that the master has since he managed to create a kind of sharp ice that could hurt Jin-Mu. But of course then he stopped because the king asked him to. So we know that Master Lee doesn't get along very well with Jin-Mu. And now finding out what he did with Mu-Deok gives him more reason to get involved and help Jang-wook. It could be that Jang-wook doesn't know how to use the powers of the ice stone well since he has never used it before, and for him it is something new. This is where Master Lee could come in to teach him how to use the ice stone, as we know that he is a very wise person. Recall that Byeon said that the power of the ice stone was immense and whoever uses its power must take the consequences, because its power is exorbitant. But there is also the possibility that the master doesn't get too involved because he is very hurt with maidservant Kim, and maybe since he knows now that she is in love with Park Jin, he will stay away from everyone so he won't suffer so much. However, it seems to me that Master Lee is a very important character in the story, and I think he will indeed be active in the series, but maybe more focused on helping Jang-wook and being able to defeat Jin-Mu. He will most likely drink his chastity tea, and that might help him forget about love for a while. What do you think will happen to Master Lee in season 2? Leave your comment here. If you liked this video, like and share it with your friends.